pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call, please, ma'am.
Alan Migliorini,
Present.
Lisa Draves,
Here.
Jack McGraw.
Here. Alright, next is approval of minutes. Now, was there a meeting 26th or was it?
There was not, those are from April 17th.
That's the latest meetings that we had, because
Yeah.
the other one we didn't have a forum, correct?
Correct.
Right. So, motion. I can't.
I make a motion to approve the minutes from April 17th, 2024.
Second. Roll call, please.
Alan Migliorini,
Yes.
Lisa Draves,
Yes.
Jack McGraw.
Yes. Okay, engineers report.
Okay, so as part of the CCMG project, we are replacing over on Harbor Road, the 274 Harbor. Clause that we with that is happening tomorrow, if not tomorrow, it'll be any of these days. We spoke yesterday, when we spoke this morning, they were planning on doing it tomorrow, but it's possible it's going to change. So I have not done anything to notify the resident, because again, I don't know exactly when that would be happening. Can you go down? Yeah, if you can go back on the door, I mean, if you're out there at 6:30, I think she'll figure it out, but, so. This primary stormwater.
Can I ask, did they decide what size?
It's 12, they're gonna. do
Just
12.
112?
Yeah, because that's what was there, so. Yeah, I went and took a look at it, just, yeah, it's like it's. It might even be clogged, but it's pretty rusted out. too.
It's
It's
bad.
probably clogged, maybe it like, failed, and then filled with the driveway sediment. So that's the primary. So, and you might know this, but when I was out there looking at it, I went and double checked it today, and I saw that it was fixing that water through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Advised me that they got
That's
that.
they sealed the pipe up, did everything, but it was a copper line going through there. So they moved it either above or below, but it's not fair.
Didn't see that.
Yeah.
They were busy.
Yeah, they were very busy. But
Yeah.
They,
Yeah, the one on the west side. Mhm. Well, that because their gas service runs on the,
Side.
right,
That's awesome.
and then they'll put stone back in the driveway,
Yes.
so.
Super. But that's getting done. I
I
don't
think
know if
that-
that'll solve all the problems, but that's definitely gonna give us
Right,
drainage.
here's another stormwater thing, sorry, that jogged my mind, your building commissioner and I spoke, I think like last week, what's his name, Joe?
Joe.
Right? And I think he received a complaint, I may say this the wrong way, so someone correct me if I do. But he received a complaint from the end of Cogan Street on the northwest side. That resident who put in a new driveway and put a culvert under his driveway, and I think he came in and brought pictures showing what he did, was I don't remember if that was to the storm board. If he came in, but he came into a meeting and said, this is what I've done, I put in a culvert under my driveway, he extended the culvert. I think even past the driveway to, I can't remember if he emptied it out in the ditch or if he tied into a structure, because there are structures on that side of Park Street.
It just dead ends to a stone drain.
Oh, okay, so it outlets and then the storm drain is like right there, so it just sheet flows then directly into the storm drain. So, and I believe that at that meeting, or even just what he showed that he did, that people were satisfied. So what, it seems like the resident on his north, I might be paraphrasing this one, resident on his north is complained to Joe that since that culvert's been put in it, that the water is worse. And my question to Joe was, is it on their adjacent property line? Is it outside of town right of way? Is this person correct? How could it be worse? If he put in a good under driveway culvert and did, very responsible work to get it to drain to the storm out. And I have not heard back from Joe again, and we spoke on the day that. So I think he and I are gonna speak tomorrow. My initial opinion is just from the people that I've got, this is like side yard drainage problem. It may just be that it doesn't have good drainage there. His addition of the driveway might not have changed anything. So I haven't heard yet how he's resolved it. I just know. And then in my conversation, what? We had gone out on Cohen Street and walked it prior to 6G. We thought we were gonna pave the entirety of the street. However, it was just paved a few years ago. And so we wanted to be able to use CCMD money as part of paving, but also to improve any drainage along there. But when we went out there and walked, I know that you were there, we couldn't really find anything real definitive that was a problem with the roadside swales. There was maybe on the southeast portion of Cohen, I think we took some field shots and we found a little area that we could have maybe drained a little faster, but that spot has a defined ditch and there wasn't really any standing water, so we didn't do any drainage work on it. So I'm just giving you an overview of like how we made those decisions, and then we find that we are getting a complaint on the northwest side, which may or may not be valid. So
Yeah, Joe had taken pictures like that rain had spoken of. It seems like on the north end of that culvert, there's just a little bit of standing water in the ditch that can't get high enough to get into the pipe. You know what I mean? I know she was explaining like her yard was flooding and everything, but Joe.
Was that the
Didn't see
lady that
that.
came to the meeting?
No, that was Harbor Trails, I think. Talking about the neighbor who built up their fence.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Separate issue. Like again, we walked down Combs Street, I've never seen standing water really anywhere, except maybe right there in that ditch where the culvert, but you don't see, it's not flooding anything that I can tell. So maybe after a bigger rain, Joe can check it out. Short of that, without really seeing the issue.
Okay, just monitor that, we'll go and grant it and see where it goes.
Also in stormwater, we're get quotes for the street sweeper, this water thing that's coming soon, so shortly.
We have to do that one.
What's that?
We have to do that one.
There's no, well, I'd like probably be before the leaves fall, so we're not collecting a bunch of leaves.
Post all the signs.
It'll all be posted, everything will be, we'll have all that.
Yes, fine.
Spring and fall,
I knew we had to do it, to get the salt off the road in spring.
all the stuff, cars, all that. That's all.
Anything else? With the whole business, we have future infrastructure projects. Is anything going on there? Where? Harbor storm sewers, we just talked about that in the engineer's report, working on that tomorrow, so we'll follow up on that in the next meeting, hopefully. That will help resolve some of those issues on the south side of Harbor. All right. New business, financial report. Presently, we have a beginning balance of what, for treasure, $100,541.70 on appropriated $12,500, expenditures of $5,582. Projected income for 2024, $12,500.
So, present time. With 2 bills paid, one for the cammering of the sewer line, Admiral, which seen a video over. Adam's also seen that. That we paid that bill was $5,400, and I know they. Brandon, I believe, worked out some of the retaining wall blocks. Some of the sewers on the north side.
There's still some more to be done, but yeah,
So that's work in progress.
absolutely, yeah. It's kind of a trial run to see how else to do that, so.
I make a motion to accept the financial report.
Lisa Drapes,
Yes.
Alan Migliorini,
Yes.
Jack McGraw.
Yes. Okay, approval of claims with 2 or more signatures, and yeah, right now, so. I'll right past that. And at this point, we have anything for the good of the order. Yeah, that's right, he brought it up and said water lines been repaired. And actually, I went by there before I came to the meeting, and saw they got the street. She also, what you hear when she was talking about the, had one, on the other side of the storm sewer, but
There's one where they do 12-inch over there, so that water can.
hopefully that'll help drain that
Yeah.
field off.
Drain that field off. It should be starting.
Okay, any other business? Commissioners?
Make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. Roll call.
Lisa Drapes,
Yes.
Alan Migliorini,
Yes.
Jack McGraw.
Yes. You guys were last time.
You didn't breathe.